Alright guys, so this was one arm dumbbell arc row. It's not a dumbbell row. So if you look closely, I didn't really bend my arm. I did like a pull down movement, like a pull over type of thing, but in a prone position. My forehead was resting on my forearm on the bench, which I didn't have to try to find my triceps to keep position. And so what you want to do is retract the shoulder blade and take a pause at the top. Very important. So you don't have to go that heavy. So if you have a home gym and you're not equipped with a lot of dumbbells, this is a great option because you don't have to use a lot of weight. Just go with form. So you stretch it out, let the shoulder come down. First part of the movement is retracting your shoulder and then rowing it up kind of without really bending your arm and keeping a pause at the top. Come back slowly and a little bit forward to stretch the lats a little bit more. So dumbbell arc rows, give them a try. 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps. Go to failure and watch your back grow and grow some wings.
It's once in a lifetime. This moment is once in a lifetime. Take a look around. Not too bad. Me, I make sure I do this every day. Are you guys stunned or what? Stunned, huh? You guys are my coffee. I haven't even put sugar in it yet. And I won't. At this moment, you should be relaxed. Feeling like we love to.
Alright guys, so these are low pulley one arm rows, hanging on to the cage, and I'm pulling my shoulder back and keeping it depressed. So very important. If you do your rows and you contract your upper traps, nothing fires up in the lats, okay? Traps and lats are like two enemies. If your upper traps contract, lat gets close to nothing. So keep the shoulders down, retract first, pull. You can pause it, come back, and come for a full stretch to stretch the rhomboid. So aim for a full range of motion, okay guys? You won't have to use as much weight, which is a good thing again. If you got a home gym and you won't have that much equipment and not too many weights, then you can use that and really go on form and aim for a higher time of attention. So here I did about 15 reps of the rows. I did about 10 reps of the shoulder retractions. And I'm going to do about 2 sets of that. And that's enough. And the volume of your workout depends on your recuperative abilities. So if you sleep really great and your stress is at a minimum, then you can do more sets to failure. If you're not sleeping, guys, and you put stress out of your mind, keep the volume low. Intensity stays high, but you drop the number of total sets you do per workout, all right? If you overdo it, it's not gonna work. So aim for about 2 good working sets, and form is everything. All right, on these guys, I'm going for my rear delts, but if you notice, I retract my shoulder blades first, and then I open up. I imagine someone's got his fingers between my shoulder blades, and I'm trying to squeeze his fingers. So visualization is a good technique to use to feel the muscle. Now, I drive my arms a little bit forward so that at the top position, my dumbbells are in line with my ears. So I don't go like this, I go like that, you understand? So this gets a little bit more tension on the rear delts, which is what I'm targeting. And the fact that I'm retracting the shoulder blades, I'm involving the rhomboids at the same time, which is a little bonus. So give them a try. Prone incline, lateral raises, pronated grip. 3 sets, 15 reps. And at the end, I did partial reps to failure. So again, in the partials, I retracted and I kept them retracted. And I went for as many as I could until the range of motion was close to nothing. So give them a try and watch your barnyard delts grow. All right, on this one, guys, I'm using a high incline dumbbell curl with a mid supination. So I'm working a supinator. So one of the functions of your bicep is actually turning your wrist. A lot of people don't know that. So I'm taking advantage of that. So I'm supinating and coming down slowly in a controlled fashion using about 3-4 second eccentric tempo. And I'm going all the way down. And I'm even contracting the tricep to make sure that my arm is fully extended to get the maximum range of motion. And then I repeat again in good fashion no swinging. All right, guys? So full range of motion is the key here. Supination is a little bonus on the incline curl. All right, guys, so these are one arm dumbbell Scott curls. Keeping my head up high, chest up high, shoulder neutral. A problem with people doing this exercise is that they try to put the whole tricep on the bench and they put their shoulder forward, which is not a good idea. So stay straight, chest up, head straight. And if you noticed, I was cocking my wrist back when doing the exercise, therefore inhibiting my forearm muscle, putting more tension on the bicep. And when I fatigued at the end, what I did is actually engage the forearm muscle by curling it up, but I kept the eccentric part with my wrist cocked back to increase the tension on the bicep. And I was able to do quite more reps than if I would have done it regular way. So many reps as you can with the wrist cocked back. When you reach failure, bring the wrist back, cock it back for the eccentric, slow eccentric, cock it back, and so on and so forth until you reach failure. So these are my take on one arm Scott curls to get the most bang for your buck and do the most optimal set possible and get those biceps to grow. All right, guys, so these are low pulley pronated grip curls or reverse grip curls, working this side of the forearm. So we did a lot of pull stuff, biceps back. So this side of the forearm was worked thoroughly, but it's good to balance things out, okay? Muscles keep a certain integrity. So one side becomes really strong, you never work the other side, you're limiting the growth potential and strength potential of a muscle. So keep everything in balance, guys. That way, if you want maximum arm development, think of all the permutations that you can curl the weight up. So forearm muscles are gonna get a good beating. So 3 sets, aim about 15 reps. And at the end, I did partials because the brachioradialis gets most activated at 30 degrees. Okay, the reason is when you carry stuff, usually you carry like this, okay? So this is where you get the most tension. So by stopping at 30 degrees, you're increasing the tension on the forearm muscles. guys. So this was a pull day on a very hot day, summertime 2021. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a try, and